Mr. Oginski, the doctor who caused me harm, I know has been sued many, many times. Well, does that automatically mean that they did something wrong in your particular case? You want to know the answer? Come join me as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. So now you pick up the phone, you want to know whether or not you have a valid basis for a lawsuit against the doctor who treated you. You believe that the doctor violated the basic standards of medical care. And you've heard or read or you've seen online the fact that your doctor who treated you has been sued many times before. And you think in your mind that just because a doctor has been sued many times before, that automatically translates to meaning that something was done wrong in your particular case. Well, I have to share something with you. The answer is that's not what it means. The mere fact that someone has brought a lawsuit against a doctor is simply that. They are allegations. Allegations that now the injured victim and their attorney must prove. They must show that they are more likely right than wrong to a jury, ultimately, if the case doesn't settle. And only if they are successful and a jury determines that the doctor was careless, violated the basic standards of medical care, and caused this person harm, only then does that person get compensated for the injuries that they suffered. But the mere fact that you have seen something online, or you've read about something in the paper, or heard about something in the news about the doctor who treated you, who's been sued multiple times before, does not equate to the fact that something was done wrong in your particular case. Now, you might be asking, can we use the fact that a doctor has been sued many times before in your particular lawsuit? Can we tell the jury that a doctor has been sued 10 times before? The answer is, we can't. Why can't we? Because that would be prejudicial. The defense attorney would jump up and say, "Objection, Judge, that's prejudicial information." And you know what? It's true. Why is it prejudicial? Because from the jury's standpoint, the moment they hear that a doctor has been sued many times before, automatically they begin to correlate the fact that somebody has been sued with improper medical care. But from a legal standpoint, the mere fact that someone has been sued does not automatically mean that they are legally responsible for that person's injuries. And only until a jury determines that they are, and an appellate court decides that they are, only then can we use that information to show that this doctor did something wrong. But even then, it may be difficult to use that type of information in your particular type of case. You want to know why? In most instances, the facts are different, and it's very difficult to compare apples to oranges. So unless we have a really good match of something the doctor did in the past, which is very similar to what he did here in your particular case, it will be very challenging to try and use that particular information about his prior lawsuit that resulted in favor of the patient in your particular case. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you because there are so many people who believe inherently that simply because a doctor has been sued automatically means that something was done wrong in your particular case. And the reality is that's not true. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in a medical malpractice case here in the state of New York. You know, I realize you've got questions and concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if you're contemplating bringing a lawsuit for injuries you suffered as a result of improper medical care, and your care happened here in the state of New York, and you've got questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.